tonight.
Hello.
Queen Eileen.
I love this, man. I'll take 2 of them.
Look, I just want to re-explain how impressive it is to do $13 million of sales with 0 ad spend. It's a unicorn. It happens very, very rarely.
Ade, before you answer that, I hate it. I think it's a dog jail.
Not everybody loves it.
Well, it doesn't sound like many people do.
There's some doors that you need to open. Click, 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 open doors. I can open it for you.
All right, ready, dragons? 3, 2, 1.
First up, a grand entrance for a grand plan.
All right.
All right. A tuk-tuk.
Smallest junk truck I've seen. I still want to drive that.
This Coast Guard mechanic hopes to breathe some life and fun into Ontario tourism.
Hi, Dragons.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm Steve Devlin. I'm 45 years old. I'm from Sarnia, Ontario, and I am the proud owner of Stevie Go-Go.
Stevie Go-Go.
Stevie Go-Go.
Well, Stevie Go-Go is an all-electric, 6-passenger tuk-tuk shuttle service in Sarnia, Ontario, and in Point Edward. And I'm here asking for 49% of my company for $100,000.
$100,000 for 49%.
Okay.
I'm here to revolutionize tourism in Ontario with an eco-friendly, intimate, personalized tuk-tuk tours in tourist-attracting cities. My vision and my goal is to be across Canada as a franchise. Now, who wants to go for a ride?
I do.
I
Come on
obviously
in.
want to go on a tuk-tuk.
Let's go.
All aboard.
All aboard. Toot, toot. Hey, Steve, could I drive it?
Not today, not today.
It's okay, Steve. I only drive Ferraris.
Currently, the tuk-tuks are running as a hop-on, hop-off service in Sarnia, Ontario for $5 per person per ride, and they travel at a max speed of 35 kilometers per hour.
You can drive around Rosedale and
That's exactly what I need.
They can also be booked for private tours or parties at an hourly rate.
Thank you, buddy.
That was amazing.
All right.
Now, that was $5 a ride.
$5.
Yes, done.
I love the name Stevie Go-Go.
Stevie Go-Go.
Is it kind of like those drinking ones where people pedal and they go around?
What I don't see, I don't know.
But it's not meant to be that. It's meant to be a tour
That's like,
bus.
yeah, and I have to be approved to be on street. So the Sarnia municipality had to pass a bylaw for me, which was a unanimous decision to pass. It's more for waterfront, slower type of cities, I
So
guess.
you can get us there, but just not fast.
Yes.
What does a tuk-tuk cost? What would this cost you?
That was
or-
$2,500.
What? And to make it roadworthy in Canada,
Yes. So
in Ontario.
all in, it was about $35,000
Ooh. Sorry, $2,500 went to $35,000?
for shipping.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And
Shipping
Canadian regulations
and
around.
Canadian regulations.
So what could someone make in a year?
So I'll do my numbers from last year.
Yeah.
So I had 3 vehicles last year. My revenue last year was $25,000 in 2.5 months.
For all three?
All 3.
Okay, that's not very much.
My first year, I got the vehicles on the road in May, and I was done in August. And then all the advertising that comes with on the tuk-tuks. So each tuk-tuk is $12,000 a year in advertising revenue.
Steve, give me the big picture vision. You mentioned the word franchising. I know a thing or two
Yes.
about that.
Right.
But where do you see this going? What's your first market? Where do you want to end up?
Every small city, medium-sized city across Canada.
How difficult is it to get permitting and approved?
Whoever purchases the franchise would have to go through the municipalities.
So, Steve, you have no franchisees right now, right?
No.
None.
Like, people were contacting me, hey, can I open up in Crystal Beach? Can I open up in Godrich? Can I open up in Grand Bend? This is geared towards people who want to start out with a business, like young entrepreneurs, to get their foot in the door for business experience.
What are you charging per franchise?
I've thrown some numbers around. Under 100,000, 99,000 I was thinking.
For a franchise?
Yes.
Okay, but
I don't
that's a lot.
Right, oh no, I understand, and that's why I came here for help.
Listen, I'm trying to think
I'm here,
if
that's what
you're
I'm here
just
for.
a guy who saw an idea or if you're an entrepreneur. And my conclusion is that you're not an entrepreneur, but you could use some help, rather, to become an entrepreneur. right?
I'm a sponge.
Because you're
I think anyone
open.
can be an entrepreneur.
Well,
Like,
not
if he
everybody
wants to
can.
do that,
Not
for
everybody
sure.
can.
You
And,
can
like
build
that's why
yourself
only
into being an
1% of the
entrepreneur.
people are. Like everybody wants to be, but it doesn't mean everybody can be.
And he's a hustler.
You're a hustler, and that's good. It's
I work
in a
nonstop.
Part
positive
of an
way,
entrepreneur
right?
is a hustler.
Well,
right?
yeah, it's you have to be in
I'm a
order for you to be
hustler, for sure.
successful.
No, it's definitely. I've thought about this every night for the last 2 years. I have a family, a young family, lots of nights because I work for the Coast Guard during the day.
Here's a question for you. You're committed to this. I can see that.
Yeah.
You are the brand right now. Stevie Go-Go.
Yeah.
What about Robbie Go-Go and Jana Go-Go? Like, are you tied to that brand? Are you open?
He wants to call it Brian Go-Go.
Brian Go-Go.
Yeah.
So
No,
I've
no,
had a conversation.
I want to drive it, but I
What's it
don't.
called?
1-800 Brian Go-Go.
So here's the thing. The reason I ask is everybody said when we created 1-800-GOT-JUNK, we were the rubbish boys.
Yes.
And we had trucks, and it was easy to get them and start in different cities.
Yeah.
Anyone could go buy a pickup truck and start in the same way they can probably buy a tuk-tuk.
Right.
But what the power was the national brand, the international brand of 1-800-GOT-JUNK. You're better joining us and doing it with us, bigger and better together.
Exactly.
Versus
You're
going
making
alone.
a
So you're
pitch
not,
right now?
You're
No,
not
I'm
tied to the brand. I just want to make sure he's not tied to Steve Go-Go.
You know, this started in like in my garage as an idea, and me driving that tuk-tuk as the brand.
How long did it take you to franchise, Brian?
So it took me 10 years. I spent 8 years getting the business to $1 million. That's slow.
Amazing.
Now we do $1 million in the morning. And what I am liking here is $25,000 in 2.5 months. That's more than I did in my first summer in 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Brian, are you ready to build this with him?
Here's one of the things I'm excited about.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of duck tours in Boston?
No.
They're amphibious vehicles. So you drive through the city in a tour, then you go in the water.
Whoa.
Tuk-tuks are unique. If you had a tuk-tuk driving around with a young student running it, who's educated on the city, who's talking about facts and this
You
and
do
that.
that in Paris. In Paris, you get that all the time.
You could have fun. I like you. I'm excited about it, as you can tell. I'll give
appreciate
you 100 grand for 50% of the business.
Wow.
I want us to be on the line together.
Okay.
Stevie Go-Go, it's your lucky day.
Why is this so emotional for you? What are you feeling right now?
It's just I'm Scottish. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't. You know, if this didn't work out today, I wasn't going to stop. I'm still going to go, and just the fact that someone has a little bit of faith in me, it means a lot.
When you first came in, I thought, oh, this is like, it's a great lifestyle business. There's really nothing here. With him behind it, I would 1,000% go in on this deal if you take me.
I want to do this on my own.
Okay.
I think it's a simpler deal if we keep it between you and I. So I'd like to still stick with my offer. It's just me.
Okay, Brian.
All right.
Thank you so
Congrats.
much. Okay.
You give a big
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Stevie, go,
Get
go.
in, partner.
Go, buddy.
Stevie,
go.
Get in. Just the gas.
Steve, you're gonna show him what
it's a
to
throttle.
do.
Okay.
So if you give it a lot, you're gonna go. So just
Yeah,
give
get
it a
in, partner. We're gonna drive it together.
Yeah, oh, God.
Okay.
Woo, bye, bye, out of here.
I'll let you stop.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that was close.
That's right.
Holy.
And then
I'm out in the tuk-tuk. I'm still in on the deal.
Don't worry about that $1 million shit.
I got you, man. I got you. Thanks.
That
That's
was
awesome.
a train wreck.
Thanks,
Okay,
Brian.
thank you very much.
I can't even believe it. Me and Brian are going to do big things. Oh, I just want to call my wife and my family.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I knew you were going to. Yeah, I'm crying right now. The struggle's over. Now the hard work starts.
Education is not what makes an entrepreneur. Grit, determination, perseverance, all of those things. I think the two of you exemplify what it means to be an entrepreneur in this country.
Next.
This has been a long time coming. We're so excited.
This has been probably one of the most stressful days of our work career ever. So it's been huge character building for us.
I think we were nervous, but now I'm ready to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's go time.
We got this.
Now, this couple hopes the Dragons are comfortable with their bid to grow their custom furniture company.
Hi, Dragons. I'm Paige.
And my name is Harrison.
And we're here from Vancouver, BC.
And today we're seeking $100,000 for 10% of our company, Couch House.
We're here to transform the furniture industry and make it easy for anyone to build their dream couch.
Let's face it, Dragons, couch shopping can suck.
We hear it all the time. It's overwhelming, it's time-consuming, and it's expensive.
And that's exactly how we felt when we were couch shopping for the first time. And that's when we came up with the idea for Couch House.
We launched our business in the middle of the pandemic and invited people into our house to help them build their couch. Over the past 3 years, we've sold over $5.5 million.
Wow.
Wow.
That is impressive. Very impressive.
So all of our couches are custom made just for you, and their modular design allows you to fit through any door and any space, and there's no assembly required. So Dragons, we placed some samples next to you. We have fabric samples and mini modules if you want to take a look.
Oh, look at how cute this little couch is. That is cute. That is a mini module.
So we'd like to show you here. This is our best seller. This is our 3-seater and ottoman. Obviously, it's not going to fit all 5 of you Dragons, so we brought a couple extra pieces just to show
Let's get on the couch.
how we can arrange your couch.
Oh. Easy peasy.
All right, Dragons, come and take a seat on the couch.
Yeah, this is our friends moment.
Paige and Harrison have designed their modular couches for full customization with 6 different fabrics and 150 color options to choose from.
All right, ready, Dragons? 3, 2, 1.
All the fabric can be removed and washed, and the cushions can be restuffed.
That is nice. Nice fabric.
Thank you.
So modular couch is available right now, right?
Yes.
So what's the differentiating factor?
Yeah, so I would say what sets us apart is our commitment to customization.
But you can do that most places right
I
now.
do it with modular. I do it right now.
We do it at a more affordable price point.
So what's the price? What's the average price?
So per module, you're looking at around $1,000, but if you're looking at a set of 5 pieces plus an ottoman, it's usually around $5,500.
Okay, but that doesn't seem, listen, I haven't been furniture shopping in a while, I'll fully admit, but $5,500 for that doesn't seem cheap.
Yeah, I would say we're more mid-market tier in terms of pricing.
I've invested in a few furniture companies, so familiar with the space. One of the #1 problems in the space is you gotta ship that baby to a house. So how much is that costing you per couch?
In like major cities, we're around $150 average for delivery.
Okay.
But you're not paying that. The consumer's paying that, correct?
We offer free shipping, so it's baked into the cost of the.
Okay, so it's baked into the $5,500 for this.
Where are you making these?
So
Overseas?
these are produced overseas.
So what were your sales last year?
Our sales last year were 1.4 million.
And what kind of margins are you making on that?
35% gross margin.
And net?
Net, 8%.
Do you have any debt?
No.
Are you two the owners of the company?
Yes.
How much have you guys invested?
Technically, 0. So all our couches are custom made on a pre-order model at the moment. So we collect the cash up front and then we produce the couch.
Still, you must have invested something to get the website. Nothing?
No, we built the website ourselves and just bootstrapped the entire business.
Good for you guys.
Wow. What were you both doing before this?
So we've been together for 8 years and we've worked together for 8 of those.
Yeah, so I didn't go to school. We had like various jobs. I did door-to-door sales when I was younger. In terms of e-commerce, sold like sunglasses, women's accessories. We did dog accessories. So
what inspired both of you to become entrepreneurs?
I grew up raised with a single mom, living on disability. So for me, we didn't have a lot growing up. I couldn't afford to go to school. I graduated a semester early from high school to go do door-to-door sales to get up enough money to go take an entrepreneurial class in college, university.
Nice.
I have traditional Indian parents, so I had to go to school. It wasn't an option. When I met him in my 2nd year, by the time I was in my 3rd and 4th year, I really just wanted to quit. So I had started a hobby business, hand-making necklaces. My dad verbatim said to me, do you really think you're gonna make a living off of selling $60 necklaces? From there, I took that as okay, I'm gonna do it.
Create your own future, yeah.
Totally understand that.
Good for you. So can you talk to me about the growth over the last 3 years?
Yeah.
What were your sales, 21, 22?
So 21, we did 1.8. 2022, we did 1.7. And then last year we did 1.4.
So your growth has been flat.
I would say flat, yes,
Why?
but we focused on profitability. So in 2022, we had a 25% gross margin. And then last year we bumped that up to 35%.
But do you think that's maybe telling you that you have reached the ceiling of the business?
No.
Well, I think like we bottlenecked ourselves in the sense of it being by appointment model in our home. I do think people need to touch and feel the product. So we actually just signed a 1-year lease on our showroom in downtown Vancouver.
So you're going to increase your overheads, then your margins will go down, your efficiencies will go down. So all the scrappiness that you have done in order to get to this point, that's about to change in order to get out of that rut of $2 million, right?
Yeah, one of the reasons we're here, seeking money to help us grow our business.
What accounted for that decline in revenue?
It's easy to blame it on the economy at the moment. That's what we think it is, partially to do with it.
I think you're too small to blame the economy.
Okay.
Like, there's a world of opportunity. We're in the second largest country in the world, and like coast to coast, people need couches.
It's been hard. I mean, the price of ads went up for you. The price of logistics went up for you.
Nobody wants to invest in a business that shows a decline in trend in revenue, right? Because that means you got to do something to right-size it.
I think the point blank honest answer is we just weren't putting the energy into it.
Which means then that you guys need a lot more from us. It still doesn't address the problem that you're facing that causes your revenue to go down. In fact, it's going to compound the problem because now you're going to have more money sales coming in, but you can't fulfill them. And now you're going to have angry customers as a result. So you got to fix the bottleneck first, and you're not addressing that issue.
Again, it's just 2 people doing it right now.
That's your bottleneck.
Yeah,
2 people.
Exactly.
And we know that.
And that's why we made the investment in opening a store, why we're here today seeking not only the money, but the mentorship for Dragons as well.
The trend that I don't like is a decline in revenue trend. And so for that reason, I'm going to be out.
Well, I think that someone without a business education can go start a business, a furniture company, and there's just 2 of you.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredible. But at this point, I'm going to be out.
The single greatest training I probably got as an entrepreneur was knocking on people's doors. It was so hard, and I love to bet on people that do that. I have lost millions of dollars backing furniture e-commerce companies, so I have a lot of war wounds from this space. So for that reason, I'm going to be out.
I would really look and take a hard look at the numbers of your business before you decide to spend more money, take on debt, or even stick in this business, to be quite honest. I'm out.
Education is not what makes an entrepreneur. Grit, determination, perseverance, all of those things, that's what makes a great entrepreneur. I wish you great success. I love your product. As an investment, I'm going to be out.
I don't know if they're going to be successful, man. That's a tough one. They're like stuck in a rut.
It's a unicorn. It happens very, very rarely. So what else was part of that? The product is good, but again,
it's word of mouth.
It's word of mouth.
I'm telling you.
Next up, this one-woman show from Montreal is here to prove, despite sowing her own success, she's ready for a partner.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Cynthia Savard from Montreal, Quebec, founder of Oraki. Today, I'm here to ask you for $1 million in exchange for 10% of my company.
Whoa. It's a $10 million business.
10 million buckaroos.
Can't wait to hear this.
I was born in a very small Quebec town called Rimouski, where nature was my playground. Growing up, we didn't have much, but I remember at 7 years old at my grandmother's house, and I started to draw the clothes that I saw. This activity quickly became my passion. Now, I've been a professional fashion designer for more than 20 years.
Wow.
But it was only when I became pregnant that I realized I was actually working for one of the most polluting industries in the world. So I created Oraki.
Cynthia's line of lifestyle clothing sells from $65 to $125 per item.
Cute.
Her sustainable fabrics are made in-house from recycled materials like plastic, fishnets, and mattresses, as well as natural bio-based fibers like wood pulp, corn, and soon mushroom and coffee.
Love gifts.
Awesome.
Very nice.
I think we check all the boxes. We are made in Canada. Everything Everything we do is made either from bio-based material or recycled material. We have 64 different fabrics.
That's cute.
Super cute.
That looks so
Thank
comfy.
you.
Yeah.
Just my color.
And Arlene, there is 56 plastic bottles inside this Sherpa jacket.
Oh, I love the
Wow,
print. It
that's
feels
amazing.
so soft.
It
It's
is.
really nice feeling.
It's squat-proof, it's sculpting, and
All the right things.
yes, all the right thing for women.
You want to walk around and model that, Michelle?
Oh, Michelle, you got a cute little sweatshirt there.
It looks good on you.
Is it warm?
It's really nice, actually. It's very soft.
Soft, yeah.
Very, very soft.
Okay, like you know my size,
Looks
you know
like
my
a
color.
sweatshirt.
Who doesn't love black?
You look good, man.
Looks nice.
It does. Feels
Soft?
really nice.
It is.
Like really nice.
You would never know that was made from a recycled product, like
I know.
especially plastic. That's amazing.
It's not
It's amazing.
heavy, the texture. When did you start
Oh,
this?
it was 2018.
And by yourself you started?
Yes, on my kitchen table with a laptop that didn't really work properly. But, you know, it worked. So I invested $40,000 of my personal money, made from my very first business that I had when I was 24 years old.
In fashion?
In fashion,
Okay.
but for dogs. Dogs fashion.
Okay, hey, fashion nonetheless.
Why did you decide to do this? You know, like out of...
I'm so passionate about fashion. And I couldn't continue to work for somebody that didn't care about the environment. So I started my own brand, and I made a promise with the Planet Earth that I will only use bio-based or recycled material.
So we gotta ask, given this valuation, all of us are desperately wondering, what were your sales last year?
Last year, we had 13 millions of sales.
Woo!
The year before, we had 10 millions of sales. This year, we're also closing at 10 millions of sales.
That's amazing.
All of those sales were made from organic reach, from word to mouth.
No.
Word of mouth.
No,
Word
no,
of
no,
mouth,
no, no,
sorry.
no.
You
That's
did that
not
all
possible.
organically? Like
What?
All
all of it?
organic.
No advertising.
No way.
I'm telling you.
Are
This
you
is like
really? Are you
Zero
making...
ad budget.
zero ad budget,
Wow.
Wow.
So what kind of margins do you have?
40%.
Looks like Lululemon.
That's your take home?
That's your net?
30% take home.
30%. 30% net. $4 million last year.
Even with manufacturing in
Good
Canada.
for you. Just let's stop.
Bravo.
Good for you. Look, I just want to re-explain how impressive it is to do $13 million of sales with zero ad
Organically.
spend. It's a unicorn. It happens very, very rarely.
So tell me, like, are you mostly in Quebec?
Yeah.
Or are you selling across Canada?
I would say that we sell about 20% out of the whole
Quebec.
Canada, but mostly we are selling in Quebec.
Okay, Cynthia, why are you here? You made $4 million last year.
I'm here because honestly, after 7 years of doing it by myself, I wish I can have someone that has the experience that I can learn from and do it together. I truly want a partner.
I can relate. I built my business 1-800-GOT-JUNK for 20 years before having anyone partner with me. And when I found Eric Church, who's our president of the company, we went from 100 million to 700 million.
Absolutely.
Cynthia, how much do you have in the bank right now?
How much do I have in the bank?
How much money do you have in the bank?
3.5 millions.
Okay, and you're debt-free, no
Yeah.
debt. The fact of the matter is, what you need is a
became a
professional management team to work with you, okay? I started my business by myself. I never had a partner. I still don't have a partner, but I built a management team to work with me to help me to scale the business. So you have to ask the question, do you really need a partner? You have the money to buy that management team. It's a lot cheaper than getting an equity partner. So for that reason, I'm going to be out.
I hope you find a partner who's going to be able to provide more than just be at the end of a phone call, because I think that's what you're seeking. But I'm going to be out.
You have a warmth about you. Your product's not too warm, by the way. It's actually perfect. It
Yes.
is breathable. It's a great Canadian success story. You're crushing it. But I know the most important thing is finding the right partner, and I sure hope you do. I'm out.
And then there were two.
There are too many metrics here that are too good for me to not be interested in your business. And there's something really working here. So I'd give you $1 million for 10% of the business with a 3% royalty just till I get my capital back.
Okay, thank you for your offer. Thank you.
I'm really happy that you got an offer because the numbers really are impressive. They really are, and so are you. I'm gonna be out. I wish you luck.
I have to say that I came here for you, Michelle. And I'm so happy you made a deal with me. And let's be partner.
Okay, let's do it.
Félicitations.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Well done.
It's true, I came for you. I told the guys I came for you. It's true.
That's very
Thank you so
sweet.
much.
Well done. Congrats.
Congratulations.
I was not expecting to see entrepreneurs here with $3 million in profit. Like, I was expecting just
No, that's really
small
impressive.
businesses.
This Saskatchewan-born engineer is responsible for some of Canada's most successful tech companies. Clearco became the world's largest e-commerce investor by banking $5 billion on 10,000 companies. Now she's putting her smart money behind fast-growth founders with Athena North.
The door opens.
Ta-da.
The dog can go inside. Now we settle the pet, and she's safe and comfortable.
Oh, no.
He's like, I'm in jail.
I'm in prison.
Don't
Somebody
leave
put
me.
in prison.
Next in the den, this Vancouver entrepreneur thinks the Dragons would have to be barking mad to miss out on this deal.
Hi, Dragons. I am Adi Cabazo from Vancouver, British Columbia. And I'm here today seeking a strategic investment of $250,000 in return for 10% of my company, Pet Parker Canada. Like many dog owners, I spend a lot of time with my dog outside and take her places. Sometimes I need to buy something or run an errand, but unfortunately, she's not welcome inside. What should I do? Leave her in the car where it's unsafe?
Nope.
Or tie her on the sidewalk where anything might happen? These situations are potentially dangerous. They're also illegal, but there's a solution to this problem, and it's called Pet Parker.
Ta-da.
Pet Parker. I love it.
Oh, goodness.
We operate the world's largest network of pet safety pods at retail, hospitality, and numerous other venues.
The world's largest.
World's largest. It's not that big, but it is the largest.
Okay. I like your
But
chutzpah.
we're getting there. We're originally from Brazil, and we just started service 6 months ago in our hometown, Vancouver. Dragons, with the right relationships, we can unleash the potential of this unique service throughout North America and become the category leader in a world that is going to the dogs.
Oh, man.
Shall we watch a demo?
There's your pup.
Oh.
There's Helene.
Is that pup gonna fit in there?
Oh yes, it is. It's been sized for larger dogs. So we launched the app. We just open the Pet Parker and scan the code.
Oh.
The door opens, and the
Ta-da.
dog can go inside. Now we settle the pet, and she's safe and comfortable. Now, through the app,
He's like, I'm in jail.
I'm in prison. Somebody put me in prison.
it's ventilated. There's a camera. We can watch the temperature. We can watch how much time we spent in the session.
I'm sorry, that dog does not look happy.
She's trying to get out.
She's
Look
never
at
been
that.
in the
Look,
den either.
Now she's happy.
Yeah.
Now she's happy.
Freedom.
Thank you very much.
What happens if the pet gets distressed and you're not there?
Occasionally it does happen. We see the pet and we think, oh, it's too warm or whatnot. So we have a toll-free number there. We can unlock the door remotely if needed.
What if it's too cold? You talked about too hot. You know,
Right.
Vancouver, Toronto, we get some snow.
True. We have safety precautions that if it's outside the safe temperature, you can't start a session. Heating is
Smart.
potentially, we're gonna add a floor heating, like a pad or something like that.
What's your cadence to clean it?
At least weekly. And in terms of pee or poop, we'll get notified. We take it out of service and we'll dispatch a cleaner. We have staff.
How many stations in Vancouver?
We have about 20 right now.
Okay, how many in Brazil?
In Brazil, we're reaching 220.
So who's we? Do you own?
I have an exclusive license for Canada with the option of growing either organically or through franchising.
Well, if you want a franchise, I have the perfect dragon for you right here.
And it's even green.
So I'm dying to know how much this costs because I think it's very easy to leave your dog outside to tie him up to a pool. So this has got to be pretty inexpensive for people to be doing this.
Our business model is not consumer paid. It is business to business.
So then how much do you charge the businesses, like a flat monthly, yearly rate?
We're targeting an average of $400 a month, and that's for the subscription alone, which includes everything.
For one unit?
For one unit.
$5,000 a year, $4,800 a year. What does a unit cost to actually manufacture or for you to buy?
I'd say around $2,000.
Okay, so what is the rest of the cost a year?
About $100.
A month.
Yeah.
So $1,200
a month.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
another $1,200. So you kind of
Yeah,
make $1,300.
So Addy, $2.5 million question. Have you made any money?
We just invoiced our first customer yesterday.
Wah, wah.
So you've been putting these in for free to trial it? Yes.
True.
So then how is this worth $2.5 million? If you haven't even gotten $1 in.
Well, it's worth $2.5 million because of the total addressable market for this. The use cases are...
Oh, come on. Don't tell me how many dogs there are in this country. Don't you do that.
I won't.
Adi, this isn't a business yet. This is an idea that you've brought to this country.
Well, it is a business in Brazil, right?
Okay, but we're not buying into the Brazil company,
right.
unfortunately.
But they do have a track record, right? And that we're going to replicate that.
I was just in Brazil. It's
Security
28
is very
degrees
different.
every day. Like, you're gonna add a heater to this. You're gonna light my dog on fire. Like, isn't this not very perfect in a place like Canada with massive temperature swings?
No, I don't think so. The revenue projections are extremely conservative.
What are they? Tell us what your revenue projections are.
In this year, we project $60,000.
Yep. 60, yep.
Yeah, and next year, we're going to break even at the end of 2025 with $250,000, 2.5 in 2026.
$2.5 million.
Yes.
You're going to jump from 60 to 250,000 to $2.5 million.
Absolutely.
But Brazil isn't even doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, what is Brazil doing?
They did in Canadian equivalent, $600K operating.
Here's my big issue. I love dogs. I got a big 100-pound dog, Hula. She's awesome. I don't know if she could fit in there, but if she could, I worry she hasn't been kettle trained. She's gonna paw away at the glass. I worry that you've got a very capital-intensive business with a small market. I'm out.
But the bigger problem is you want us to put in $250,000 right now at a $2.5 million valuation. Like, we would have to be insane. You'd have to lock me in that little thing and turn the heat on for me to believe in that.
So we came out...
Before you answer that,
Sorry?
I dislike this. I hate it.
You hate it?
I think it's a dog jail. And I would feel very sorry for a pet or a dog inside that thing. I'm out.
I just want to distill this. The unique part of this pitch is that you are selling to businesses.
Yes.
The concept, I'm not sure of. The traction in Brazil is not exciting for an investor. So puppy prison isn't for me. I'm out.
I have so many reactions to this. None of them are positive. Like, none of them are positive. I want to make sure I never get put inside that. I'm out.
Adi, how much have you invested in this business?
A total of $225,000.
Wow. And you're doing this full time?
I'm doing it full time, and I gave up a really good income to do this.
Are you sure you made the right decision? Because in my opinion, I don't think you did.
Look.
Adi, I'm out. And unfortunately, I think that you've wasted $225,000 of your hard-earned money.
Here's what I think about this business. Woof. It's a dog. Sorry, buddy.
Bye. It's easy to hone in on the negatives, to be a naysayer. I think we're going to prove them wrong as soon as next week.
Okay, I'll show you.
Mine's a chicken.
Yeah, I ordered a chicken, so you got it at 8%.
I hit that?
Oh, and then you hit it.
Chickens are descendants of dinosaurs.
They are?
They are?
Probably means you've had T-Rex.
You didn't know that?
Next, a Montreal dad looks to teach the dragons a lesson about the future of kids' toys.
What could it be?
Hello, dragons. My name is Ralph Knackle from Montreal, Quebec. I'm the CEO of Tokitos, and I'm asking you today for $200,000 in exchange of 5% of the company.
Oh, okay.
Children 8 and under are spending today an average of 2.5 hours per day in front of screens.
Wow.
It's a habit that's now scientifically proven to be hurting their social, cognitive, and behavioral development.
Sure.
It's a global epidemic on our hands and our future generation that's at stake. As a dad of 2 young children, I've started Tokitos, where we're developing the first screen-free gaming platform for children 3 to 8. We're calling it PlayCubes. With us today, we have 2 special guests that have come to show you.
Okay.
I'm excited
Clara,
to meet
Joven.
them.
Hi, guys. Hey, guys. Come on in. Hi.
Come on.
Welcome.
We're nice dragons.
And I'll ask Manjeet and Brian to please join them.
Okay. We gonna play, Brian?
We sure are.
Let's do it.
A starter kit comes with 5 cubes, a rechargeable base, and 3 game cards. This particular game helps teach barnyard animals.
All you have to do is find out which animal makes which sound. If it says it's a cow, you get to press it.
The play cubes talk, flash, and connect to answer simple questions and encourage screen-free learning on topics like math, language, and music.
They hear an animal sound, then you have to shake a box to find that animal sound and hit it. So they
Let's
say
try this
chicken,
again.
and you go, oh, that's a rooster, that's not it. That's a goat, that's not it. That's a chicken, boom.
Okay. Good job.
We started it.
Did I get it?
You got it perfectly.
Thank you.
Good job, Brian.
So we
Ask him how long you'd play this game for.
Joven, how long would you play the game for?
10 hours.
10 hours?
10
hours.
Do you like it better than
Better
watching
than a
TV?
smartphone.
Thank
High
you.
five.
Good job.
Thanks, Clara.
Joven and Clara, you were so good.
Awesome. Awesome. Good job.
Whoa.
Good job. Good
Oh,
job.
awesome.
Wait, Clara. Whoa, come, that was a real high
job,
five,
buddy.
man. Ouch.
Strong.
Is this the chip that goes into the
Aladdin
game?
run.
That's correct.
Oh, that's so smart.
We're like the marriage of Lego and an iPhone.
Honestly, I think it's really impressive. And it's such a good idea. Those kids loved it.
How did you create this business?
This is much more than just professional for me. I've got 2 young kids, one a 3.5 and a 5-month-old. And it's personal too. I want them to benefit from this.
So can you tell us a bit more about your background?
So I've been in startups for over 10 years, tech startups. I graduated in 2014 from a program called Computation Arts, which is a sort of marriage of an engineering degree and the fine arts degree. And I had this very basic prototype as a graduation project, and it went from iteration to iteration to iteration until we've got something now that is going to market in September.
So you're pre-revenue right now.
We are pre-revenue. So far, we've done a small crowdfunding campaign where we raised more than $40,000 in commitments within 5 weeks. We also got the first pre-order, $75,000.
It's really good.
So how much is the console and how much are the games?
Console will sell for $199.
Okay.
And the games will be $19.99.
That's pretty pricey. That's like getting into like, you know, PlayStation kind of prices here.
Not quite.
Oh, well.
I can tell you why not about the competition. It's called Tony's. Tony's does a red speaker box. You've got little figurines that you put on top of it, and it plays stories and songs. Their pricing model is $119 US, and their games are about $17 US each. So you want to take a wild guess how much revenue they made last year?
$200 million.
358 million euros.
Oh, euros.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What would the first year, full year of revenue look like? How much could this do realistically in the first year?
Conservatively, we're going to exceed the $1 million in revenue before the end of the year.
Okay.
Year 2, we want to exceed 5 million, and year 3, we want to exceed 15 million.
Wow, that is a hockey stick projection.
That's right. And I think that the market is there for it. And we see it. Tony's sold 27,000 units
you're
their
not
first year.
Tony's.
No,
You're
that's
Ralph.
right. That's
Ralph,
right.
you are
That's
not
right.
Tony.
That's right. That's right. But they've de-risked the market significantly. they've shown the appetite for the market.
What's your percentage of your budget is going towards marketing to get to that $15 million?
So we expect to spend between $30 and $45 to acquire a new customer.
Right.
And we expect their customer lifetime value to be at around $350.
Okay.
The lifetime value over the recurrent revenue from the games, I think, will far exceed, justify that.
That's exactly what it needs to be.
That is still a projection. Like every number that you have given, you don't have proof of any of that.
I mean, when you're pre-revenue, how do you give proof?
Well, exactly. You're taking our money. We need some proof that we're going to get a return on our investment. It's a very interesting innovation, but you haven't delivered the product yet. Once you deliver the product and there's feedback, I can take that to the bank. I'm out.
Ralph, I think you're awesome. You're building this to make a difference, and I believe you will make a difference. But this deal isn't for me right now, and I'm out.
You answered questions really damn well.
Thank you.
I think you can build a $100 million business. And I'd like to bring Arlene in on the deal with me because I think she can be really helpful with the space between my tech background and her marketing background. So we will give you $200,000 for 5%.
Thank you.
And I love that you got a little bit feisty back when you thought your answer was the right answer and nobody was listening. I like that. I like your pushback.
I think we should ask for one more. I think we should ask for 1 more % because I think we're both going to get our hands dirty helping you here.
Okay, now I'll match that.
Okay.
Okay.
We both know that their marketing power and tech expertise is going to help us probably more than what you would bring on a personal level.
There's some doors that you need to open. Click, 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 open doors.
Do you have those doors, the keys?
You tell me what you want open and we can open it for you.
I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to go with Michelle and Arlene.
Okay.
Awesome, right? Okay. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Congratulations. Really excited.
Yeah, thank you. You're amazing.
Thank you very much.
If you leave a product behind, I will teach Manjeet how to play.
I already know my math and animals, but thank you.
I like him.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. You go through so much hard times, and it's a very lonely journey. So when people validate you, especially established people that have done it before, it means the world.
Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of the dragons.
Stay tuned. Our guest dragon is back.
$19 million is no joke.
No.
Well, that's
if
what
you're doing
I
$19 million in sales a year, trust me, the world would know about it.
You're the financial expert here, so what do you think it's worth?
Are you seriously looking at me and telling me that I'm the financial expert?
This has got to be a very high margin business because you're selling air.
You're selling dreams.